You're looking at a teenager rehearsing a massacre. He's standing in his kitchen, aiming, planning, preparing to kill. But this wasn't just fantasy, he followed through. And what happened next will shock you. This is the case of Nicholas Prosper, the teenager who wiped out his entire family and had even deadlier plans. Nicholas Prosper was an 18-year-old from Luton, England. He wasn't just an ordinary teen, he was obsessed with mass shootings. He spent hours researching killers like those at Columbine and Sandy Hook, but he didn't just admire them, he wanted to surpass them. September 12, 2024, the planning begins. Prosper illegally acquires a 12-gauge shotgun using a forged firearms certificate. He films himself in the kitchen practicing his aim. September 13, 2024, 5:30 a.m. He walks into his mother's room and shoots Juliana Falcon, 48, in the head. He then moves to his 13-year-old sister, Giselle's room, and shoots her in the face and chest. Finally, he finds his 16-year-old brother Kyle, shoots him in the chest, and stabs him repeatedly. He wasn't done yet. Nicholas wasn't just killing his family, he had an even bigger plan. Police later found detailed plans in his bedroom. He wanted to attack his old primary school, carrying out a mass shooting worse than Sandy Hook. But before he could act on it, police were already closing in. After hearing gunshots, neighbours immediately called the police. But Nicholas didn't flee. He hid nearby for hours before finally walking up to officers and surrendering himself. His phone contained hours of research on mass shootings. He had a notebook detailing his plans for the school attack. His search history showed how to become a famous killer. March 19, 2025, Prosper pleaded guilty to 3 counts of murder and firearm offences. The judge called him a truly evil man and sentenced him to 49 years to life in prison. The court heard how Nicholas showed no remorse. He said he did it for notoriety and history, but instead of infamy, he got a lifetime in a prison cell. This case shook the nation. How did an 18-year-old get access to a shotgun? The UK government is now pushing for stricter gun laws to prevent another tragedy like this. But the biggest question remains, could someone have stopped Nicholas Prosper before it was too late? What do you think? Did the system fail in preventing this? Should the UK have even stricter gun laws? Let's talk in the comments. Follow for more true crime stories.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something later on in court. Anything you do say may be given as evidence.
What road are we on?
Birmingham Road. 426, priority. Birmingham Road, I think we've got the offender.